G'day guys, welcome back. Another war video, season 60, war 10 I think. So Chaos have taken on Salty. The bands are Bastion, Corvus, Sinister, Deathless Thanos, and the Wolf. How many fights today? I think 5 fights again. Path 1, Section 1, so I got that Atuma and Gore. And then over to Path 4 again, same as last war. Exact same opponents there, Void and Null, and then I'm taking that Yelena on that hazard shift node there. Yep, again, path 1, 4 again, so common theme for this season. So obviously, well, I'm using Mole Man again for Void and Null, and then I'm taking Long Shot for path 1A fights, and then I'm going to use Idoom for the Yelena. Yeah, that's the team. Let's roll with that. Don't often use Idoom in war. Probably, maybe my first time actually. So let's see how it goes. Yes. I think I'm just checking to make sure I had relics on there. Because I get paranoid. I always get paranoid. I start with the wrong team or I don't have relics equipped, so I like to double check. Anyway, so we got this Atuma here. Going to use Long Shot. I was a bit worried about this, but then I saw a video that the planner sent me, and it looked pretty straightforward. Which it is, as you'll see. Just a combat regen boost, just to mitigate some of the Thorns damage that I may or may not take, depending on RNG. Yeah, let's get into it. So, I think this is a rank 4 Atuma. I'm just going to start off by block baiting a heavy and counter with a heavy. Counter another heavy. I'm at 2 bars already. Just going to drop that SP2. Goes a long way to melt him. Probably could have countered with a heavy there. Don't know why I didn't. Another heavy. So this stage is going well. Not much to it. Again at another SP2. This time in Pure Light. Pure Heart, sorry. Made another heavy, and that is that. So not too bad. Didn't lose much health. Went pretty smooth. So pretty quick fight. Alright, now we've got this Gore. This is Regeneration Fury, Masochism over time. Whatever. He gets a Fury. I mean, he gets a regen. He goes unblockable. That's the node. So basically, don't inflict any debuffs. But he will get his own regen buffs anyway, but that's fine. I mean, Long Shot kind of nukes him, so I think, I don't know, do I put anything on? I think I just roll with whatever. I'm not too worried about this. Should be pretty quick, pretty straightforward. Just don't block any hits, basically. I'll just try and bait a heavy by hitting his block. I'll let MD take me to my specials. There we go. Finally throws a heavy. Now I'm at SP2. Let it rip. Back to another SP2. And that's with no power backs, by the way. It's just MD giving me power. Back at another SP2. And good night, Gore. So nice and easy, that one. Now we've got this Void here again, same as last war. This time it's a rank 4. Last war was a rank 3, and I only came out with, I think, just under 40% health. It was getting kind of sketchy because he threw a special one into my block early in the fight, so it was kind of a race. So anyway, I've put Suicides on again, obviously, and yeah, ready to go again. So this one goes much better because the AI doesn't throw heavy into block. So just parry heavy here a couple times, I think 3 times. This is where the AI threw the heavy into block last war, but he didn't do it that time, which goes a long way to getting this fight down successfully if he doesn't throw that special. So basically, delay him throwing a special as late as you possibly can. And now I'm just going to bait another block attack, and then it's GG. So much better. Such a big difference. 20% more health versus another rank, so that was good. Alright, so now we've got this null again. Again with Mole Man, pretty easy. Just back off at the start because he will be unblockable. And then obviously once I cleanse the debuffs, I'll be unblockable, and I mean then I can block all his unblockable attacks thanks to Mole Man's cool abilities. So just going to parry heavy here a little bit, although it's a high sig, so I'm already at 20 charges. So now it's just a matter of nuking him. Again, I've got suicides on, power backs, the whole deal. Pretty safe this fight. Just going to bait a SP2 there, counter that, back off, block bait, and attack. Probably should have just went into a relic there. Would have been safer, but doesn't matter. Just means I wouldn't have had to bait that last SP2. But yeah, it's little things I've got to work on, you know. When you're in the moment, you don't think of it. Alright, so that's that. Now I've got this Yelena on this hazard shift node. I absolutely just completely ruined this fight. Like, I go in, I put on an advanced power boost first of all, which doesn't work on this node, so I don't know what I was thinking. And then the second mistake, probably the biggest mistake of all, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I put on all my power back boosts, I got my tech boosts, but as you'll see in a second, my biggest issue is I forgot to take friggin' suicides off from the Mole Man run. So now I'm just melting away here, and I'm in panic mode because I mean this is now yeah. And you should see the AI in this fight. Wow, she just does not want to throw a special attack. I mean, those prowess, they just build up like crazy. And I just don't play Idum all that well in this fight. If I had a Wags, I would have been, you know, safer to parry her. But because she has that, she reduced stun time. I didn't try any parries. I just try to bait heavies and find my openings that way. But right here, I just completely balls this up. I should have charged the heavy. And anyway, I mean, look at this. Luckily I dexed that, which is fine. But you'll see as the fight goes, it's just... Anyway, at this point it's not too bad. Like, I've got health. As long as I don't get hit, you know, I should be able to get through this fight. You know, I'll lose 5% every time I throw a special, but I'm hoping that, you know, I'll only throw 3 or 4. But as you can see, it took a while to get that to get that special out of her. There, she throws it nice and fast. Ideally, she should have had more power when I threw that, but I mean, look at her charges. Now she's above, you know, now she's going into a mode. So now I've got to hit a block. This is where it gets really sketchy, and this is where I'm trying to bait a special and she just won't throw it. I mean, she's at 6 prowess now. I really don't want to push her to SP2 just in case I mess the evade up. And look at this. I mean, what's going on here? I have to try and hit a block as well. And I have to risk dashing in when she has a bar of power. And finally she throws it. I mean, how many prowess is that? 16? Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, now look how many she has. It's crazy because I can't hit her. Oh man, this is crazy. I was clenching up at this point. This is madness. Look, 24 prowess now. If she hits me with a special, I'm done. I'm just hoping. I mean, she just doesn't let me hit a block there. Again, she doesn't let me. I'm getting kind of lucky. She's not kind of counteracting me. Okay, so now I got her down. She's back into a normal mode. So now I just got to start all over again. And just not get hit. I think I just go for it here, yeah. So in the end, it worked out. I got it down, but yeah, not ideal. Quite a few mistakes made there on my part. But yeah, anyway, that's the War versus Salty. I don't believe Salty are pushing this season because of the whole shenanigans that have happened. So I think they're guaranteed a nice spot up there at the top. So hopefully we can get the win on this one. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.